She didn't just steal power. She hijacked my entire grid, like she was building her own private power plant in the backyard. And for what? To charge her spoiled kid's electric toy car and host rave-style parties like she was queen of the cul-de-sac. I begged the HOA. I really did. But when they shrugged it off like I was the problem, I stopped asking. And I started building. Now, I'm not just some guy with solar panels and time to kill. I'm an electrical systems engineer. I've designed fail-safes for hospitals, data centers, even military infrastructure. Electricity's not a hobby to me, it's my language. And she cut the wrong wire. It started with a flicker. A weird little dip on my energy monitor, barely noticeable. But every night, same time, same draw. So I checked the fence. And there it was. A fat, orange extension cord snaking over from my property, through the bushes, straight into the yard of the loudest, most entitled neighbor on our block, Delilah. Delilah moved in after a messy divorce and made it her personal mission to improve the neighborhood. By improve, I mean enforce HOA rules she basically made up. You know, the type wine in one hand, violation notices in the other. So when I knocked on her porch and asked her what the hell that cord was doing connected to my outlet, she just smirked and said, "Relax. It's just a little juice. You've got solar, right? Sharing is caring." I walked away that night boiling. But not stupid. If she wanted free power, I'd let her take some, just not the kind she was expecting. I spent 48 hours straight in my garage building a precision-triggered load surge trap. Nothing dangerous to people, just to power leeches. And when her son plugged in that fancy little Hummer Mini at 2:14 a.m. on the dot, let's just say, it lit up like 4th of July in reverse. Smoke, sparks, the whole backyard throwing a tantrum. And she blamed me, of course she did. But here's the thing, she had no proof. I never touched her setup. All I did was protect my own. Her outrage, beautiful. But it didn't stop her. The next day she bought an even fancier charger. Double wattage, twice the arrogance. So I added cameras, birdhouses. Actually, rigged with night vision and motion sensors. That's when the twist came in. Turns out, she wasn't just stealing from me. Half the block had flickering lights, messed up freezers, busted irrigation systems. The entire neighborhood was her buffet. I showed the footage to a couple of neighbors, then a few more, and suddenly, the guy who just wanted his grid back became the ringleader of a resistance. We sealed outlets, rewired fences, and shared every damn bit of footage. When the next HOA meeting hit, it wasn't about lawn gnomes anymore. We dropped a USB on the table and hit play. Her kid, sneaking cords across yards, her charger, lit up like a bonfire. Faces dropped. Delilah turned red. She screamed entitlement. The board voted suspension. But she didn't back down. Nope, she doubled down. Filed a city complaint, dragged in inspectors, played the victim. But when they opened her irrigation box and found a rewired junction box stealing power across 4 homes, the officer looked her dead in the eyes and said, "Ma'am, this is theft." Within the week, the city filed charges, restitution, fines, the works. Her empire of stolen watts crumbled. And there I was, sitting on my porch with a cup of coffee so sweet. It might as well have been brewed from karma. But just as I thought it was done, she shoved a legal envelope in my chest, tried suing me for mental distress and damage to her toy car. I didn't even flinch. I just looked her in the eye and said, "You're finished. You just don't know it yet." That was the last time she showed her face. Her lights went dark. Her lawn overgrew. The HOA restructured. I declined the presidency, but helped write the new rulebook, especially the part about unauthorized power use. Now the neighborhood's different. Kids play outside, neighbors talk. The only thing buzzing is the sprinklers, not some lady's underground power scheme. But let me ask you something. If someone like Delilah lived next to you, would you build the trap or go even further? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. And don't forget, some people only learn the value of power when you take it away.